Find the solution to the following system of equations. We have f of x is equal to x square minus 4x divided 3, and the second function g of x is equal to 2x. Okay, so we have to solve those two functions, f of x and g of x, and come up with a value of x. That is, you are looking for a common value for x and y. Here y means this f of x is nothing but y. The second coordinate y is equal to x square minus 4x over 3, and the second one g of x is also a y coordinate with reference to this particular function. G of x is equal to 2x. That is, on drawing the graphs of these two, on drawing the graphs of f of x and g of x, let us say for f of x, because it is quadratic, let us say its graph is going to be this way, a parabola, and the g of x is a straight line, 2x. Let us say you have a line like this. So these particular values at this particular point, whatever you have for x and y, the x coordinate and y coordinate, that will be satisfying the first function and also the second function. Similarly, another point here, you have that x and y value, whatever you have for x coordinate and y coordinate is common to the first graph and to the second graph. So sometimes you will not only get one solution, you will get two solutions also, right? So on drawing the graphs of these two, wherever they intersect, those are my answers. But in this particular example, first let us try to find the value of x and y using our algebraic knowledge. Okay, now I know that the left hand sides are same, y coordinate y, and I'm looking for the same x coordinate here. So I will go ahead and write x square minus 4x over 3 is equal to 2x. That is, we are equating the right hand sides. The left hand sides are the y coordinates, y values. So I'm looking for the same x values here. That is, x squared minus 4x divided 3 is equal to 2x. Now, using our knowledge of solving equations, because it is equality now, solving equation, we can follow through. So what is the first one now? I look for the denominators here, 3 and there 1. The least common denominator is 3. Between 1 and 3 it is 3. So therefore we'll multiply this whole expression by 3. Alright, now 3 times this left hand side, x square minus 4x over 3 is equal to 3 times 2x. 2x over 1 or just 2x is the same thing. Next, what happens? This numerators of 3 gets cancelled with the denominators 3. It's of course 1 time. Now, leaving behind x square minus 4x. And on the right hand side, 2 times 3x is 6x. So now the next task is to remove 6x from the right hand side. We can do it by subtracting 6x on both sides. Subtract 6x, that cancels off, and over here bring down x square minus 10x, because that is 4 and 6 gave you 10 with a negative sign. and on the right hand side you are left with the 0. Now this is x square minus 10x is equal to 0. We have to solve for x. What is the value of x? That's the question. So x square is x times x and 10x is 10 times x. Like this, x times x minus 10 times x. So it is 10 times x is equal to 0. So x is a common factor. I'll take one of these x's out as a common factor. You're left with one more x in the first term, and in the second term 10 is left. So x times x minus 10 is equal to 0. Now on the left hand side it's the product of two factors. X is one factor, x minus 10 is the second factor, and their products is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 0, or your x minus 10 is equal to 0. The first factor x is equal to 0 and the second x minus 10 is equal to 0. So solving the first one is already solved. The second, I'll add 10 on both sides. So this x becomes 10 got cancelled. 10 and 10 cancelled. You are left with 10. 0 plus 10 is 10 on the right hand side. That is, your answer here is x is equal to either 0 or x equal to 10. Sometimes both the x values are valid, and that is the solution for this set. I mean, f of x equal to the first function x square minus 4x divided 3, and g of x is equal to 2x. Alright, on solving we got the value for x. Now we can verify by finding the value of y. What happens on substitution of x is equal to 0 and x equal to 10 in these two functions? Okay, let me copy it again. Now let me substitute x equal to 0 to start. X is equal to 0. So this became f of 0. That's x value 0. And that is your y value. I'll write in the next step. 0 square minus 4 times 0 divide 3. So that gives you f of 0 means I said y coordinate. That y value is 0 minus 0 is 0 and divide 3 is again 0. If you want to write one more line, that is y is equal to 0. So your point here from the first function f of x is 0, 0. And let us see if we are going to get the same 0, 0 in the second function. Now same x equal to 0, so g of 0 is equal to g of 0 is equal to 2 times 0. 2 times 0, that is 0 only. In this case also y became 0, and your point in the coordinate plane, the x and y values are 0, 0. For whenever you have x, y is becoming 0 in the first function, and in the second one also for any x equal to 0, the y is going to be 0. So this is a common point. That is one solution. Now let us verify for the second value, x is equal to 10. What happens when x equal to 10? Let us see. Okay. Now on taking x is equal to 10, let us substitute f of 10 is equal to 10 square minus 4 times 10 over 3. This 10 square is 100 minus 40. 100 minus 40 gives you 60 divided 3. that is 20. So f of 10 is nothing but that value for y when x equal to 10, gives you 20 here. 60 divided 3 is 20. So my point is here, x value 10, y equal to 20. This is the point in your coordinate plane, that x value 10 and y value is 20. And in the second function g of x, now I will write g of 10 because x value 10 is equal to 2 times 10, that is 20. Same thing you got. So whenever x is 10, your value of y is going to be 20. The same point here in the first function and also in the second function. Therefore, for this system of equations, for the given two f of x and g of x, we have two answers. That is, two common points are there in their graphs, and those two common points are, just now we discussed, 0, 0, and the second one is 10, 20, 10 and 20. 10 first, 20, and we'll verify by drawing its actual graph. Okay, so the first one we have f of x is x square minus 3x, 4x, yeah, 4x. In the denominator, it is how much? That's 3. You have one graph, and the second one is 2x, right? 2 times x, 2x. Now their coordinates, see the first graph for this f of x equal to x square minus 4x divided 3, you have the first one, it's a parabola, and the second one is a 2x straight line. You have a blue one here, and those two graphs are intersecting at a 0, 0 and 10, 20. So those are the two common points which are the solutions. So this is how you can verify, either by drawing this graphic calculator. You can draw it on your graphic calculator and get your answer, or you can also verify it on any online resource like Desmos graphic calculator or GeoGebra, anything. Okay, now what I want you to do is try this problem. Find the value of x. In this case also, f of x equal to x square minus 5x divided 4, and the g of x equal to 4x. Find the value of x, either 1 or more than 1 values you can find for x, and once you get the value of x, find what is y, and you will get your coordinates. Okay, thanks for watching.